So I'm scrolling the internet and I come upon a post by a very popular biohacking guy who had a best-selling coffee company that he sold. You may know who I'm talking about. And his post was about his own choice to have a facelift. And it said, do what you want to do in your journey, any of the things. And which I do totally agree with. Do it the way you want to do it. 100%. And when we experience what we consider to be aberrant experiences of aging, and I say consider to be because quite literally, there is no guidebook for what is correct and incorrect. But when we experience it aberrantly, the thing that I'd love if we were conditioned to ask ourselves is, what's my body telling me? Because the thing is that we have the ability to reverse age. We have the ability to become more youthful. We have the ability to cultivate an infinite level of youth and vitality. This is the path of alchemy. And if we're not experiencing that, it would be very curious what needs attention. That's the way I always work. Okay, well, what needs attention here? Because here's the truth. I am only 2 years younger than that particular human I'm speaking about. And in the last year, especially, I've noticed a dramatic reverse aging happening and a glowing, even though I don't use any fancy face products, tightening of the skin. Even again, I don't use any fancy face products. I don't get injections. I don't get fancy procedures done. I'm not taking peptides. I'm not taking hormones. And yet that's the experience. So why does one person have that experience and the other person is like, oh shoot, I tried all the fancy things and I need surgery? I would postulate that it's about our internal alchemy, the access we actually have to our true vitality, versus all the things that we keep on trying to fill ourselves with in hopes that they will mimic our true vitality. And that's one deep kind of thing that's a truth here, is that you can either mimic it or you can live it. With alchemy, we're going to live it. With all the boutique biohacking stuff, we're going to mimic it. So we all get to decide, do I want to mimic or do I want to live? And guess what? You could combine the two paths. That would be the preferable route, I would say, if you wanted to use the biohacking route. But just know that there's so much more, and you don't have to cut yourself up or do injections to look young.